Oh, today it's windy. Good morning and welcome back to the next review. This time we have from Laszlo Farmosi the Tatar bow, and this one is his longest Tatar, so he makes two shorter versions and this one. And you saw last time the Turkish one, the shortest one. He makes two longer versions of this one, so you have everything covered from 31 to this one 35-inch max draw. And again, a beautiful bow. They came well packed. What's interesting again is the documentation I got with it, so I can tell you directly everything out of the box. It's from Laszlo Farmosi. It's the Burán L, for large most probably, extra because of the decoration. Tatar bow, laminated, has a length strung of, it's windy, stay. 144 centimeters is 56.7, unstrung 154 centimeters, 60.6, string is 143, is 56.3, brace height is 18.5 to 19 centimeters, which is 7.2 to 7.5 inches. This one has 39 pounds. You can have them from 25 to 45, and the max draw, I said, is 35, we see. And grain per pound 8 again, so it's perfect. I got everything, I only had to write it down. I like this a lot. Then you can have this bow, of course, again in different color options, wood color options. You simply check, and the price is again in the simple, I don't like the word simple, Laszlo, I would call it base version or basic version, is 290 euros. And with this full decoration, full-fledged, 350 euros, which is awesome. Bow looks really nice, has a little, but nice. That's trick. £39. And what we saw with the Turkish bow last time, this bow needs a few shots to warm up and to break in, so most probably this one needs them too. Let's check quickly what the brace head is doing. 7 point, a little too much, 7 3/4, but maybe the string will stretch a little, and then we are there where we have to be. The own measurements are quite simple because he gave them already too. The length knock to knock is 151 centimeters and it's 95.4, so a 95.4 and 35 inches. And the arrow pass is again 20 millimeters, has these two nice inlays again, as we know it from the Turkish one. And the bow weighs 410 grams. Is here flexible, but yeah, he starts a little more wiggling, you see that? But it's nothing out of the ordinary. And here it's okay stiff. So you see the length, then you get it a little more wiggly, but the bow is straight, no problem. So. Oh, nice. So we need to shoot a few times first before we come to full draw, but this is a 34.5, I think. Ooh, goes there almost already, so 2 inches, but then we are there. For a short bow like this draw length, woo, 38 pound at 28 will give it 50-ish. Oh, wait a second, we draw 7 inches. 17 pounds more is then 55 to 60 pounds in full draw. 8 grain per pound, so these arrows are way too heavy. They are 680 or something, but only to see what the bow is doing. And in the beginning, it's always better to shoot more heavy arrows. Yeah, that's heavy, but hoo-hoo. So we have a little vibration again, like we had with the center shot with the other bow. But with these heavy arrows, obviously, not a big deal. They should be then just fine. They are 400, no 300, 550. 550. Yeah, it's still 10 grain. But nice, accurate. So this thing is really, oh, nice. So at the moment it kicks a little still, but they will go away. And these ones are 500. The most lightweight arrows I have in this length, so. But they are a bit too long. They are 37 inches almost. So nice. So far, even with these lightweight arrows, so right now we still have a little vibration and a little kick, but of course we have string pads, string bridges, so we will always have a little kick. Nice. The handle is a little deeper, but it's still, it feels, you get there. So the nice thing is that you can shoot this bow still with 8 grain per pound, even if it's 35 inches, 30 meters. Center shot, even with the heavy arrows. Okay, that was too low. It was wobbly. It was me. You need to knock a little higher, my friends. Oh, looks good. Yes, ow, predictable. You need to put your fingers out of the way. I always tell people to do so, but then I don't do it by myself. So higher. Oh, that was a bad shot. And the lightweight ones. But the first one was a center shot, and then I should have stopped already. Oh well, they're a little wobbly. What are they, spine? I forgot. 400. Ah, yeah, you get there. Takes a few shots. Nice. The draw is nice. See, you can do a little katra. Of course, the bow is a little longer, but on the other side, it's like 60 inches, like a snake bow, length of a snake bow. Wow. I do every 2 inches, so we have kind of an idea of the draw curve, because this is the only thing which is missing. If there would be now a draw curve, what would be awesome. So 28, 38.1 at 30. Is here, 42.7 at 32. And here, 47.4. 0. From 0 to hero, come 0. Thank you. 53.4, 35 inches. Interesting bow for sure. But then look at the string angle at 35 inches. So the last inch is still a little rough. And we are at 55. Can this be? I think so. Oh, 55 pounds. 55.1 to be precisely. So 28. No problem. Not there. Nice one. 32. Now we're a bit. No. 32 inches. Wow. Pretty cool. So at 32 inches you have your string angle of 60 degrees, and again a pretty bow. Technowood reinforced nocks, very thin, very narrow, wide on the back, a bit more narrow on the belly, so the string has a nice guided groove. Nice proper string bridge here, well made, nothing to complain. Handle is nice, the two inlays, the bumps, everything nice and sanded, so this is craftsman's wise, nice. Decoration is pretty, shape is pretty, nothing to complain, string looks good, so Laszlo, it's a really good job you are doing, and 35 inches with this bow, awesome. Wollen wir wieder? Danke. Zucker, huh? So 650-ish grain. Now it wants to draw 150, so these arrows are a little heavy. 133. 151. 540. Oh, that bow draws nice. 195. 183. I only have two. And roughly 500. 495, I think. 194. 186. See, I just had the string behind this flap. Freddy, we need to tighten this flap there. 194. So at the end you feel it gets a little stiff, but does the job. Vibration, hand choke is fine now. And speed-wise, nothing to complain. I hold the bow completely upright that you see the curves nice. In full draw, look at this. No problem. Impressive. So, oh, wait a second. We need to go ying a bit here. Pretty impressive. Yeah. Of course, you could do this if you shoot short arrows. With long arrows, in my opinion, you know, it doesn't make sense to hold the arrows here, but you can do that. You can do it even the other way around, easier than with the Turkish one, because you have the bump on the belly and not so much on the back. So you can line your arrows up here and shoot this way, no problem at all. So this bow does everything you can possibly ask for. Shoot 3 more arrows, come on. Oh, I shot a knock. Next Robin Hood, but it's not a Robin Hood when you don't do it on purpose. Ooh. So yeah, because I didn't do Gao Yin. So. Oh, nice. 18 meters, and there's only the little red there. Oh, too low. Now this bow wants to draw. Incredible. Still a little to the left. This narrow arrow pass. Huh? Need to tilt the bow a bit more. Ooh, it goes to the right, but low. So you need a few shots with this one. So there you have it. A really very interesting bow. Not too long, so even for horseback, 6 inches knock to knock, but with a draw of 35 inches. Quite impressive, and the draw experience is so, but let's talk rating. Package, string, bow, sleeve, documentation, and because it's the special documentation, directly everything I could possibly ask for. Gets again 8 out of 10. The handling of this bow was easy to string, easy to unstring. Has a little flex, so it starts a little from behind, so you need to know what you're doing. So this is because you have this flex, even when you unstring it, there's still, you think you're already done and the bow still has some tension in it. So, but it's design, you can't change that. For the rest, the bow is straight, doesn't wiggle, even step through, bow is still straight. Give it 10. The build is a really nice again. So craftsmanship wise, Laszlo, really good. So there's nothing, everything nicely sanded, all transitions are nice made. The inlay is here and it's, wow. String bridges, everything is nice and homogenic, so it's like one piece. It's not here I add here something, I hit here, so this is like everything belongs together. Nice. For me the handle is still a little too deep, or I'm not used to it, but once you get the hang of it, it works. 10. The basic feel was directly out of the box. This bow feels good. Narrow arrow pass, 7.5 or a bit more. Brace height just fine, and then even this bow does whatever you want here. So feels good, and vibration, there's 1, 2, 3, a little more than with the Turkish, but 1, 2, 3, 5, but nothing. It's even if we have here string bridges and you could think that the string is now here like on a guitar, it's not. You feel a little thunk in your hand, obviously, but then it's done. So I give it 10. The draw experience, the bow needs a little, or at least I need a little with a bow, that I go to the max draw. So, you know, we had some bows, they claim then whatever, they have 35 inches, and at 34 they start stacking, and I don't want to force a bow to do something. I like to feel if the bow wants to go this far. In the beginning the bow didn't want to, but at the end so it was totally no problem then to draw 35 inches smoothly. So that's impressive. And that's why, and the draw overall now is like buttery smooth. And you see from 38 pounds to 55 is, what did I say, 15 pounds more? 17 pounds more. It's just for 7-inch more draw. You can't ask for more, so it's really smooth. You can see that. Draw experience 10. Shooting experience, it's a little bitchy, but maybe because I didn't shoot long draw bows for, I don't know. So this one, in the beginning I had a tough time to hit where I wanted to hit, and yeah, it felt a little it simply takes a few shots, and then always shoot the same arrows, get the proper arrows for it, and then this bow will do fine. So it's only in the beginning, it's a little learning curve. And for this one, I didn't feel the bow that much, so it really takes a while until you get there. So for this I give you 9. Gives it a total of, again, 57 out of 60. And price value I give directly 5, because 290 euros for this bow without decoration, and 350 for a bow with this decoration, for a 60-inch long bow which does 35-inch max draw. Nothing to complain, the price is fully worth it. So impressive. So if you're up for a long draw, I might have to do a comparison between the Hui from Beck, Peter Bogar, and this one. Then you have two 35-inch draw bows. I think the Hui is a little longer. I do a comparison, that's true. Makes sense, right? But wow, thank you Laszlo Farmosi for sending this bows to me. Thank you Gabor for getting in contact with me to do that. Pretty impressive. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. I catch you of course in the next one. Stay safe.